Folks, our show will begin at precisely 1 o'clock, and we will begin with skydivers coming out from about 5,000 feet above in those beautiful multicolored ram air canopy type parachutes, and they'll be falling down, some free fall, and then they'll open their chutes as we begin the national anthem. Now, as the national anthem plays and the huge American flag unfurls, you'll see Jimmy Fordham in his old AT-6 Texan circling them in smoke. What a sight. Okay, folks, now as the skydivers get on the ground, you'll remember Jimmy Fordham is still up there in the air in that old AT-6 Texan, and he's going to come down into our aerobatic box and put on a nice acro show for you here in that beautiful old World War II type aircraft. It's a performance you won't want to miss. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the Texas T-Cart. That's Randy Henderson from the Lone Star State, and he'll be coming in his old Texas T-Craft. That's a Taylor T-Craft type airplane, and it does gentleman type aerobatics, nice smooth lines and all. As a matter of fact, Randy was a national aerobatic champion. He's going to put on quite a show. Let's watch. All right, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, at 1:25 p.m., it's Aftershock. This one is a jet-powered fire truck. That's what I said, a jet-powered fire truck, not just one jet engine, but two. He's going to be doing over 300 miles per hour here at the Saline County Regional Airport, right down our little 5,000-foot runway, and get stopped before he runs off the end of it. Holy mackerel. You're going to want to be on the front row for this one. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, on our schedule is the Pitch Raptor at 1:37 on your schedule. This is an act, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have you twisting and squirming in your seats, because I promise you, that's what he's going to be doing at about 3,000 feet out there in front of you and all the way down to the surface. It's the Pitch Raptor. It's an S2S Pitts that is one bear of a machine. Steve Covington, he's coming. Okay, and folks, coming up at 1:39 p.m., it's Bulldog Flight. Bulldog Flight, this is a 7-ship formation. That's right, 7 aircraft will be in the air at one time in close formation with the trails of smoke going. And folks, they will do lots of various formations for you. And you may have even seen them at some local events. I mean, they do flyovers for the Razorback games, for even the Salt Bowl, for the Bryant Benton deal. They're familiar sights around central Arkansas. You're not going to want to miss them. And coming up at 2:07 p.m. now, it's Warbirds in action time. Lots of you I know enjoy those old World War II type Warbirds. We've got them for you. Come on out to the Saline County Regional Airport June 19th. You'll see this Yak 9. It is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Puts on a Merlin engine sound like you've never heard before. And it's also going to have, we'll have T6s in the air, T28s, T34s, PT22s, lots of old Warbirds. If you enjoy Warbirds, don't miss it. Folks, coming up at 2:22, Eric Hollingsworth will be entering the aerobatic box in that Yak 9. What an aircraft this is. I mean, it will raise the hair on the back of your neck, I promise. This is a World War II aircraft capable of up to 300 miles per hour. And this is a prop-driven aircraft. This is not a jet. This was just prior to the jet era of aircraft in World War II. But he puts on a fabulous air show with this airplane, doing nice, large, graceful aerobatics. Eric Hollingsworth, the Yak 9. Coming up at 2:30, it's Kevin Coleman. Kevin Coleman, folks, now he is the Red Bull pilot, and you may have seen Kevin flying his Extra 300 in the Red Bull air races on TV for the last few years. Kevin Coleman is quite a pilot. In fact, in my opinion, and I've been to a lot of air shows, he's the best air show pilot out there. He's coming to our air show. He's a U.S. national champion flying the Extra 300. Kevin Coleman doing lumpshavaks and gyroscopic maneuvers in his little airplane. It's going to be good. Okay, coming back at 2:40 now, Randy Henderson, who you saw a little earlier in the show, is going to come back and show us something very special. You know, folks talk about what might happen to me in an airplane if the engine dies. They think, well, I might die too. Well, Randy's going to show you just exactly what can happen if the engine quits. Because he's going to climb up to 5,000 foot in his little clip-wing tailorcraft, shut the engine completely off. You'll see the prop stopped, and he'll do aerobatics all the way down to the runway and roll out, still with the dead engine, and roll right up to the announcer's stand. I'm telling you, it's good. Okay, and now at 2:48 p.m. there, folks, we've got Tommy Palmer. Tommy Palmer is a local guy, and he's flying his RV-8. This is a home-built aircraft. That's right, you can build one at home in your garage. In fact, this one was. But he's going to show you how to do an aerobatic routine in it, more gentleman-type aerobatics once again. However, he's going to get into some advanced maneuvers as well, like snap rolls and torque rolls and things like that. Tommy Palmer, one of the Bulldogs, and he'll be flying that RV-8 coming up next. All right, folks, coming up just before 3 o'clock, in fact, 2:58 p.m., we've got Team Aeroshell. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this act. It is the #1 in-demand air show act across America. Everybody comes to watch Team Aeroshell, and I'm sure you're going to want to as well. This is 4 old AT-6 Texan type aircraft, and folks, they will do all sorts of crazy aerobatic maneuvers, lots of noise, lots of smoke. What a wonderful, wonderful air show presentation this is. You're not going to want to miss it. Okay, now coming up at 3:13 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, the Pitts Raptor guy and the jet truck guy have been talking. And in fact, they've been talking and prodding each other. We're going to do a race. We're going to do a race. We're going to get the twin-engine jet truck out there along with the Pitts Raptor, and we're going to see who can make it to a finish line about 3/4 of the way down this runway first. Okay? And it is going to be something everybody's going to want to be right up on the front row for. Here we go with the Raptor and the jet fire truck Aftershock. Coming up at 3:21 will be our final act of the day, folks. It will be skydivers once again. We're going to have coming out from like 5,000 feet, 4 jumpers. They'll be doing some canopy work, some free fall work all the way down, and going to be quite a sight to see with those colorful chutes. And they'll be coming down to the patriotic theme of Proud to be American. We hope to see you again.